Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judi in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about how to protect your wood or bamboo cutting boards and keep them fresh and lasting for a long time. First of all, you do not want to put those in the dishwasher. It may cause them to warp and crack, and you don't want to do that because then they'll be no good to use. So premise number one, no dishwasher for your wood or bamboo boards. Now, if you notice they are starting to look or feel dry, it's time to treat them in a way that will help to prolong their life. First thing you want to do is give them a good oiling. Now, you do not want to use vegetable oils, olive oil, peanut oil, canola oil, any oil like that, because they will go rancid pretty easily. And when you put an oil like that on your cutting board and it goes rancid, well, it's going to smell, for one, and two, you may inject some of that rancid oil into the foods that you're cutting on that board, so you don't want to use those. I have two basic suggestions here, 2 to 3. One, the standard rule of thumb among professionals would be to use a food grade mineral oil. And food grade is critical. It has to be a food grade mineral oil. And you just apply it to the board, rub it in really, really well, allow it to sit on there for a while. And a while can be anywhere from 20 minutes to hours, up to 24 hours. So my suggestion would be at least overnight, and that allows that oil to really soak in well, to moisturize that wood in an appropriate way. And then after your soaking time is over, whether it's overnight or whatever it is, then rub off any excess with a clean dry cloth or even a paper towel, and do it a second time if the board was really, really dry, but you may not need to do that if you do this on a regular basis. Then stand it up and allow it to dry some more so that it does not feel sticky or moist in any way, but just feels clean and fresh, and then your board is ready to use. Now, another thing you can do, let's say you want to do something that's more natural than a food grade mineral oil. Coconut oil is an option. Now, we have 2 options on this. There's unrefined coconut oil, which is solid when it gets below 70 degrees, or you have fractionated coconut oil, which has the lauric acid removed, and it's clear and it's liquid at room temperature. I found more reference to using the fractionated coconut oil, the clear liquid type of oil that you can now find in your grocery store, and use that on your wood or bamboo cutting boards in place of the food grade mineral oil. The procedure would be the same. You pour some oil on there, rub it in really well. Some people will use their hands, but again, you need to be careful. You don't want to get splinters in your fingers, and you can use a cloth or a paper towel to rub it in really well. Allow it to sit for the same length of time you would if you were using mineral oil. And then when that time frame is up, wipe that board really, really well and allow it to air dry until it feels not sticky or tacky in any way, and then it's ready to be used. So that's with the fractionated oil. And then the other option would be to use the solid coconut oil that is unrefined in any way, shape, or form. Some sources talk about there's a possibility that that can go rancid over time. I have not found scientific reference talking about this, and so that is a possibility, but I have seen references where people have sworn by it, where they've just used unrefined coconut oil on their board. You could melt it a little bit first, or you can just rub it in with your hands or a cloth, and the friction, the action of rubbing will help to melt that oil down if it was solid to begin with. Well, let me know if you have any questions or comments on this. This is Judi at Judi in the Kitchen. Bye for now.